Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening for those of you who are watching this video. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Andhika Dwinugroho from English Literature Program with student ID 23020504142. And here I will work alongside with my friends here, Arzacky Maulana Setiawan. Can you tell me your student ID, please?
2302050 166.
All right. Thank you, Arzacky. And now, without further ado, we're going to ask several questions regarding our interview about academic writing. So, first question, Jackie. So, have you ever written an academic essay or research paper before?
Yes, I have.
And the second question is, what types of writing have you done in English?
I wrote an essay about Donald Trump's election impact on to the world with my friends.
And what do you think is the hardest part of academic writing?
I think structure and referencing are the hardest part of academic writing.
And what do you think is the most significant difference between academic writing and also the casual or creative writing?
Academic writing is more formal and structured, while casual writing is flexible and creative, I think.
And do you prefer writing in your first language or in English, and why?
I prefer academic writing in my first language for better clarity and expression.
All right. And what kind of writing do you enjoy the most?
I personally enjoy creative writing the most.
Do you usually plan before writing, or do you write as ideas come to you?
I usually plan before writing to organize my thoughts.
Do you believe that reading more helps improve writing skills? Why or why not?
Yes, reading more. Yes, reading more improves vocabulary, style, and understanding of structure.
And do you think AI tools should be used in academic writing? Why or why not?
I think artificial intelligence, something like ChatGPT or yeah, DeepSeek and anything tools can help with ideas and grammar, but originality and critical thinking should come from the writer.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel about academic writing?
Uh, I would rate I would rate my confidence in academic writing around seven, maybe seven out of 10.
All right. Well, I think that's for the questions. Now it's your turn to ask me the questions.
So Andika, first question is: have you ever written an academic essay or research paper before?
Yes, I have.
Uh, and what types of writing have you done in English?
Well, I did a bit of journals and also personal blogs when it comes to writing in English. And I think that it is more of personal preferences, but to say that it is a hobby is an not really a exact uh, description of it.
Okay. So, what do you think is the hard part of academic writing, Andika?
Well, I think the hardest part of academic writing is not really in the structures, but is the art of combining the ideas, new ideas, or maybe ideas that seems uh need to have a greater comprehension, but at the same time, these new ideas need to be structurized it through an academic writing. So that's pretty much the two primary challenges that I think it's pretty much become the main obstacles for some people when it comes to creating this academic writing.
What do you think is the most significant difference between academic writing and casual or creative writing?
Of course, the most significant part is in the structure. The difference is noticeable with academic writing. They have some rigid rules when it comes to writing. You can't just write anything you want without a proper structure and certain sense of discipline. While creative writing is more about expressing ourselves, and also, or maybe casual writing is more about writing about what we want to write. But here, academic writing, they have the discipline and also the duty to make sure that this writing is can be held accountable.
So, do you prefer writing in your first language or in English? Why? And why?
Well, I think I prefer writing in English to be precise because I think uh English is by expressing ourselves in English, it it will give a sense of uh a bit of distinction between our first language, which is way more realistic, which is way more often used in real life than the ones that we are using in English. That I think for some people we could express ourselves more in English because it is not a native tongue. So by psychologically, we felt more, or maybe in my case, I felt more expressive in writing in English because this is not my first language. So I basically have the privilege to express myself in English.
Okay, Andika, what kind of writing do you enjoy the most?
Well, I think I enjoy creative writing, to be precise, the ones that does not have rigid rules. Basically, writing uh with all what I expressed. I think for me as a person, for this kind of writing is helps me to understand my own mind, which is not always structural for some cases.
Andika, do you usually plan before writing, or do you write as ideas come to you?
Well, I write things like an ideas came to me. So basically, if there's something that is strongly needed to be written, I'll write it. As simple as that.
Uh, do you believe that reading more helps improve writing skills? Why or why not?
I think for some certain extent, yes, because reading, they don't really literally helps improve writing skills, but reading is all about comprehension. And if we want to write something, we must have a certain kind of comprehension. So I think that is important for us to understand this kind of comprehension first before we write a content first.
Do you think AI tools should be used in academic writing? Why or why not?
Well, I think to some extent, yes, but when it comes to the integrity of the contents of the writing, I don't think AI should be used for such case. But when it comes to the technical issues or something that is related to the non-substantive things in academic writing, I think we could use it.
So, Andika, on a scale one to 10, how confident do you feel about academic writing?
Well, I feel confident at 6 to 7, basically, because I don't really have that much basics of academic writing, though I'm looking forward to learn more about this writing because academic writing is also important for our own projects, our own papers, or maybe if we would like to attend a doctor's degree and all the higher form of education. By understanding at least the basics, we have the basically the capital to leverage our ability to to get a better education and also insights. And that's all
Okay,
from me.
that's all.
Thank you. Right. I think that's all too for us. Thank you very much for viewing this video and have a good day.